Hello everyone and welcome back to a video. Today's video we're doing a how to build for the Christmas Roxy. So this Roxy came out last Christmas. She was one of the two Christmas characters I think we got. I'm not sure, I don't actually remember what the other Christmas character was, but we definitely did get this Roxy, which is kind of cool. She does share the same unity or bond, whatever you want to call it, as the other Roxy. So you can either get this Roxy 6/6 or normal blue Roxy 6/6 and you'll still have the same effect. And you can even get both of them 6/6. But I don't think you can use the effect twice because it's technically like Red Tarmiel, Red Sariel, you know, that sort of thing. Where they don't work. They don't, yeah, you can't have more than one of their grace at once. But let's go on to her stats. So, she doesn't have the best stats, but that's okay. 100% pierce rate is actually quite good. Resistance, it's on the okay end. Crit chance kind of low, crit damage kind of low. Crit resistance is mid-ish nowadays. Crit defense is actually very high, which is quite nice. It's like standard now, at least 100 plus. And then you've got lifesteal at 20%, which is actually very high. Onto her skills, so she has a power strike single target, which has the exact same multiplier as your standard single target power strike skill that like Red Sariel has. I can't think of anyone else has a power strike single target skill, but yeah, this is the same effect basically. It's quite good. And the other one is a stun, the exact same as Goddess Liz's or any other stun, Shuna's stun. I can't think of anyone else, other characters that have stun, but just any character that has a stun is the exact same. For level 1 doesn't do anything, level 2 has a stun for 1 turn, level 3 is a stun for 2 turns, which is kind of nice. And then her ultimate, standard Roxy ult. It's a several, I'm pretty sure it's the same multiplier as Red Sariel, so it should be 945 at 6/6, yeah. It's the same as Red Sariel, it's the same as Blue Roxy, it's the same ultimate. Uni is the same, attack related stats of human allies, goes up to 10% when it's 6/6. And now onto her passive. Her passive is her main bit. Depletes 2 ult gauge from the ultimate move gauge of all enemies at the end of the turn when an ally defeats an enemy during the ally's turn. Increase allies' max HP by 2% up to 20% for each buff or debuff applied to the enemies. So what this means, you verse in unknown team, they can have lots of buffs, you're going to have 20% max HP turn 1. You're using humans, so you're using Transcendent Bond, you're going to be inflicting tons of debuffs, boom, you can have 20% max HP boost. Which is kind of nice, especially because humans don't really have a good back unit. Of course, now they have Percival. But of course, if you can summon on Percival, Roxy's may be one of the characters you may have gotten instead, because Roxy's been out a few times, there's a chance you may have pulled her on a few different banners. And here she is now. She's quite good. If you have her, I definitely recommend leveling her up because, you know, she can be useful in Chaos mode, just standard PvP in general, and even, what's the game mode called now? Hero Arena. She can be quite useful in Hero Arena as well because she's got a good CC, she provides HP, not only does she provide HP, she's got half decent CC, but she's got stun, she's got ult gauge deplete, so you don't have to worry about, you know, the AI in Hero Arena just merging straight away into an ultimate. You can kill one of them and get rid of it. But the only problem is that she does share the same relic as the normal Blue Roxy, which is good CC-wise, because it does give a lot of CC, but it gives her 30% crit damage per human, as well as 3% basic stats. The 3% basic stats is nice. The crit damage isn't so much nice, because, you know, she's going to struggle to crit with 90% crit chance. Also, with a look at her gear, she wants HTB defense. She is a support character. Of course, the other Roxy is a DPS. This one's a support character. Of course, it doesn't mean you have to max out all her outfits. This one is the sort of, I guess, the one that's more free to play in terms of like her passive wise, because, you know, the Blue Roxy sort of wants you to have all the weapons maxed out, you know, attack crit, perfect attack crit, just so you can make the most out of the second hit that your teammates can get out of it. This Roxy's a little bit different. She doesn't really require that, which is quite nice. And I thought, for the last thing, let's actually have a look at her skills. So her animations are actually really nice. I actually really like this Roxy's animations. I did actually pull her on JP on her banner when she came out, like with a like one multi, and it's taken me quite a while to pull her on my main account. But here we are, we have her now, and she's quite good. Will I use her for a video? Probably not. Maybe in the future in like PvP or a Chaos mode video, I might use her, but I'm not going to go out my way to make a video on her because she's a very old character. You know, you've probably seen stuff on her already. And she's a support character, she's a back unit, she's not really built for the front. This animation is really nice, I really like this Santa in a box animation. It's cool. And then level 3 is my favourite. Drop. And then it's a really cool animation, I really like her animations. And then of course we have our ultimate as well, which is the standard Roxy ult, but we will have to see it. This time it's Christmas themed Roxy. And slash. It's a cool ult. I really like Roxy's ult. I do hope they do more sort of like this. And there we go. But that's it. Roxy really hasn't got much to her. She's just a very basic but good support character. Of course, she is built mainly for anyone, really. She actually works with anyone, I just realised. She's not stuck with a certain race, she just has allies. She doesn't increase just humans, so she's just a generally good HP booster, which is kind of nice. It's kind of... I thought she was for humans only, but now I read it properly, you realise that she works with anyone, so she can increase the max HP of any team by 20%, as long as you got her in the back. Yes, she is probably going to work better with humans, because humans are more likely going to have debuffs, and not only that, let's just say one of the humans die, Roxy comes down, everyone's passive still going to work quite fine. You can put her on a Sin's team, you know, let's just say Escanor dies, she drops down, Gotha and whatever melee is not going to make use out of Roxy. Roxy's just going to be there, and they're going to lose stats out of it, rather than you having to sit in the back and they still keeping their basic stat boosts that they provide to each other. Outfits wise, if you obtain this Roxy, you get 2 outfits. You get a single weapon, which I'm pretty sure you obtain straight away, and you get 2 headgears. You get the Affinity headgear, and then you get the actual normal headgear as well, which is kind of nice. I do like this headgear. It does suit the outfit very well. I'm not the biggest fan of the outfit, though, personally. I do like her other outfits more. I even got her summer outfit here as well, which is kind of nice. But yeah, that's it. She's kind of a standard character. Relic's really good if you can get it. It is a Nidhogg relic, unfortunately, which means some people still may struggle with it. But apart from that, good relic, good character, and I'd highly recommend investing if you have her. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next one. Goodbye.